Lies,
opinion,
truth,
and substance.
right.
Hello, welcome to Lots,
Lies,
Opinion,
truth.
and Substance. You can watch us on Global Vision TV, and we are powered by Status Network. How was your week, Johnny Q?
Well, Cameron, it's been a hell of a week.
Ooh, it's a hell of a week
Hell
today.
of a week.
Ooh, usually it's just nothing.
Yeah.
But it's been a hell of a week.
Hell of a week.
A lot going on?
A lot.
With you?
No,
With what?
the world.
Oh, the world.
Yeah.
I told my friend the other day, I said, this is trying times, and I really think the world is about to end.
Well, you might not be wrong. The question is, are we ready?
No, I'm not ready for this war. I'm not ready to go to war with anybody. I'm not ready for all these changes in the world. I'm just not ready.
Well, I don't know what to say. I think people better start making preparations.
Right.
Question is-
Like bunkers and stuff?
No.
Or
bunkers
just
ain't
to
gonna do
go see the Lord in heaven above?
that. I mean, if it's a Lord of heaven above, the question is you ready?
Oh.
You know.
I would be ready.
Oh, I ain't ready.
Because my heart clean, so he could see everything. So I have nothing to hide. I'm an open book, so I would be ready. I don't want to go nowhere, but I'll be ready.
I ain't ready.
Or you still want to enjoy some more life? As
No,
far as that,
I just ain't ready.
you just ain't ready to give up this world.
No, I don't really care nothing about giving up the world.
Okay.
By his descriptions of what you supposed to have done, I ain't ready.
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah.
Like you didn't follow the commandments.
Nah, I ain't ready.
You didn't abide by some rules.
Yeah.
You have disobeyed.
Yes.
I think your number one is having sex without being married.
It's a lot. It's more than that.
I know, but I know that's your number one. That that would be mine too if he was to come in front of me. I'll be like, sorry, Lord, I was fornicating when I wasn't married, and when I was married, I was fornicating too. Can I get some points for that one?
Right. Well,
Can I get some points for that one?
Hey, well,
You know?
Yeah. I don't know if he's into giving points. I tell you, but
He's into giving forgiveness.
I guess. No, he's not. I wish, I said I guess, but by the descriptions of what I read, no.
Oh my God!
No,
You gonna sell brimstone and fire?
Boy, hey,
You gonna be burnt up?
Krispy Kreme, and it ain't the donuts. Oh man.
Well, today on the show we have a lot of lovely, stuff to tell you folks. And
Yes.
one of them is this disturbing. What is this? A wedding reception?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't wait to hear your take on this.
I can't wait.
I can't wait to hear your, because I seen the video and it's a little disturbing.
It's a little disturbing.
More than disturbing.
At the wedding.
I thought that was the reception.
Oh, it's the reception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It couldn't have been the wedding.
Okay.
It's no way.
No way?
It's no way.
So if it was the wedding, what would be the
How you can't be the wedding on 4
I haven't seen it yet, so I'm just
Okay,
curious.
well let's watch this.
Okay.
Yep.
Never seen a kitty on a leash. Why I gotta be this way for me? must be the beast. All I wanna do is run the streets, like my OG. Shout out S and double O. Indeed, I'm a different pedigree. Got a pretty nice bite with the room, kinda mean. Got a little bit of hindsight, I'm older than you think. Living life on all fours and we running till we free. Peace. Life on all fours when you're out there.
I can't even. What this is? This.
Now, you know what?
No.
Well, you know what? I do remember. I remember it now.
But this is the part. The part that behooved me is when he lifted up his leg like he was a real dog peeing on her bridal dress.
Well, the good thing is you also you about to be shocked again.
Why?
That's not a he.
Oh, that's now I get it.
Yeah.
So it's a lesbian wedding.
Yes.
So that is not a guy.
No.
Because I really thought it was a guy.
No. I mean, well, once you really look in closely, because everybody, what it was,
assumed it was a guy.
It was a guy, and then once you start reading the comments, which I said that when I first looked.
Okay.
And then once you really, like, if you go back and you keep looking, go back and forth, once you see the chin and stuff, and then you realize, like, oh, that's a woman.
Well, it fooled me because I thought it was a guy.
Yeah, it was the as what we call the butch, in the relationship.
The aggressive girl.
Yeah, the aggressive girl.
These letters.
I mean, it's
Well,
it's
now
disturbing.
now it's not as disturbing. It was more disturbing when I thought it was a guy, because I'm like, a guy is acting like that. Now that I know it's a female, I could get it more, because I've seen female strippers, like the aggressive, and they kind of move like that. So now it fits my head.
It fits what they was basically what she was saying. Yeah, their narrative.
Yeah, because that fits it. Because when I assumed that it was a guy, it was more disturbing.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what really disturbed me.
Please, oh God.
Is, you know what? I do believe in this. What's for adults should stay adults. I believe that.
Oh, the child in the hat?
The child.
Was that a small person, or was that a child?
No, that was a real child. No, that was like a little kid.
So
like
it's
a
no
3-year-old, 3 or 4-year-old.
Oh, wow. That's the first thing that disturbed me. I thought it was a small person.
Yeah, no, that was a
that
real
was part
child.
of the shenanigans.
Right. No, it was a real child.
So the comment said that's a real child.
Yeah. See, I don't think I would have been as disturbed if it was 2 adults, because one thing I know about adulthood, and one thing I believe in, because it's not only because I was raised in that, but I believe in when adults get together for their gathering and what's going to be for adults. Hey, you're a child. You take your punk ass in another room. Or either I already know to have you somewhere that's of safe havens, because I know what me and the adults was going to transpire. It's just like parents who used to
You don't want the child seeing this.
Yeah, because it ain't your turn yet. You see what I'm saying?
And then we don't know if that's going to disturb them in the future.
Right. So,
like, I remember I went to a wedding and somebody was crawling on the floor. Mm-hmm. Is that how weddings supposed to be?
No.
And it's not. So as a 3-year-old or 4-year-old, if that stays in my memory, I might want a wedding like that.
but not only that, it shows a white woman walking this black woman.
Ooh, that part.
Who is a butch, walking around with a leash. And then with the leash, what if... Which it don't make the child gay. The child is going to automatically grow up and choose his own. But do I let a white woman walk me around with a leash now? Ooh. Do I let a Korean woman walk me around with a leash? Do I even let that's what we know as a black woman? Put it like this. Do I let just any woman of color walk me around with a leash? You see what I'm saying? Because
that's a woman, period.
Yeah. Or if I chose to, let's just say he chose to be gay. So what? Do I let my male... Or do I walk another male or another female around with a leash?
Well, people do strange things. People have those fetishes.
Okay, but I'm glad you said that. Why should this even be implemented in his brain at that age?
Is that a little boy or a little girl?
It don't matter what it was. I'm just saying, why? Why do I have to think about this all the way up to adult? Like, man, is this going to be all right for me to walk around with a leash? Or is this going to be cool?
That part, because you plant the seed in the head.
It's already planted.
That child is not going to forget this shenanigans.
No. How can I? What if I even think this is cool?
Right. And I go do it to somebody else's child.
At an early age.
Next thing you know, we're on a play date. My child's on a play date. Next thing you know, the parents call me. Your child put a leash around my child's neck and was dragging him around saying, "Doom, doom, 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 the dog in me."
So, you know.
Training.
Training. We go back to training again. And, you know, hey.
Oh, man, so I got it all wrong. It was not a guy, it was a girl. And I was not a small person. It was actually a real child.
It was a real child.
God help us all.
And God, we're about to ask you for more help as we keep going today.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was entertaining, though.
Yeah, you know what?
I was entertained. I was dancing to it. Even when she put her leg up like she about to pee on the dress. I was like, ooh, she acting like a real dog.
Yeah, real dog.
She representing like the song.
Right.
I was like, the dog in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, be mindful, adults. Again, y'all want these responsibilities, y'all lesbians out there.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gay men out there, this is a responsibility to y'all. So, you know, you got these children, you know, you have to remember, y'all adults. These are kids. Set the example. You know, which brings us to another topic.
Syracuse cops have gone too far. Like, when I seen this video, I was in shock.
Well, let's see if the viewers feel the same.
3, 2, 1. What is y'all doing? What is y'all doing?
Guess. Take a guess what I'm doing.
Hey, you're like a baby to me. Why you?
Guess what I'm doing.
I don't know what you doing. I just see you snatching him up off the.
No.
So what? So what's going on then?
You're stealing stuff. If he breaks into your house to steal something.
Nah, man. What you selling, a bag of chips? So y'all treat me like a whole cold-blooded fucking killer?
Keep walking, dude. You don't even know what you're
Keep
talking
walking.
about.
I know what I just came up and see. I know the fuck I just came up and see.
Okay, what did you see?
I see y'all snatching him up a bike like you're a fucking grown-ass man. Ain't he saying it wasn't him? Fuck is y'all doing?
Crazy. How old is he? 10 years
Fuck is y'all talking about, man?
That's against the law.
Fuck is y'all doing?
So you cannot put that.
What is y'all doing? Take the fucking chips. If you stole some chips, I'll pay for them. I'll pay for them. You don't even know where he lives. Y'all just throwing him in the fucking car.
That's what they do. They come here.
Fuck is y'all doing?
Bro?
Leave him alone.
No camera. That's all we can do.
He a kid. What is y'all doing? What is y'all
I'll tell you what, I want to hear what you got to say first.
Why they got to do the little black boy like that? No, I'm serious, because I'm listening to the commentator. He was like, and the friend said he didn't do it, and then the guy's like, I seen y'all jumped him off the bike because we didn't get to see that part.
Right.
Like, he said he used to stole some chips. I paid for the chips. Like, I think they're just a racist cops that wants to manhandle a young black man.
I did. I can't act like I didn't see that. You see what I'm saying? That's true. I saw the force they use.
Yeah.
Let's look at it, because I know most people who on the outside looking in, you know, and we know it's 3 parts to all stories.
Right.
You know, their side, the officer side, and the truth.
Right.
And we're gonna look at this a couple of different ways. You know, and I'm a twist and turn it here.
Because we ain't get to see the full video. We only get to see what the person posed. And even after the child was in the cop car, we don't know what happened after that. Because they stopped recording, I guess.
Well, actually, they said that the cops did. Well, hold on. The police chief got back on the news and said, I'm in New Jersey. I do understand the incident that happened. We want to let people know we did take the child to his mother. Okay? Now, what I will say is this. And be in all fairness, if the kid did steal something, if he did steal something, he doesn't deserve to get manhandled like that. Right. But he does deserve to get scared the shit of.
Right, because they used to have this show called Scared Straight. Scared Straight.
Right.
And a lot of kids learn from that show.
Right.
So I get that part.
I will say this here. You don't rough up a 10-year-old or 11-year-old of any color.
Right.
Like they're grown up.
Right.
Because it's a child. What I do believe in is the village. But because of the things that has transpired with officers,
Right.
you're not looked as in the village anymore.
Right.
And then the way you show the aggressiveness, you
Right.
definitely not going to be looked at as part of the village.
Right.
Okay?
He looked like a villain more than part of the village.
Right. So I know we're going to have commentators be like, okay, well, if he did steal the chips, this is to help stop that before he goes off into another heinous, more severe part of crime.
This is scaring him straight a little bit.
Well, yeah, and then some of them just going to be like, he deserve it or whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm here to let people know, as children,
Right.
you do deserve to get chastised.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Punished. Discipline.
But it's going to be by who your parents would consider to be villagers.
Villagers,
Okay?
right.
People who are part of their surrounding
An
community.
uncle, a neighbor.
Yeah, and guess what? Even if it is a person of the law, the thing is how you handle it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because let's just say he did steal it. Because somebody said it wasn't that particular kid.
Right.
And they said, we got to report it was this kid.
Right.
Okay? So I'm going to say it this way. Let's just say it was him. You handle it better than that. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Even if this child is about to pick up a fight, take off running, you as the adult because you're stronger.
Right.
See, I can use strength without using brute force. It's two different things.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's like
Being stern, your words,
Yeah.
your
yeah,
your
but
look.
even see, first of all, you're a child. I don't want to take a kick or a punch from you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's just be clear.
Right.
I don't want that because it's still gonna sting me as an
Right.
adult. But I'm an adult,
Yeah.
so I'm honestly, even if I ain't really psychologically prepared, I am prepared.
Right.
Because I know it's only so much force behind whatever you choose to do.
Right.
As long as it's not a weapon.
Right. You can control it.
Yeah, I can control it.
I get it.
And I can control you without using brute force.
Right.
Why? People say, well, how you going to say that? Because we do it with our children all the time.
Right.
You do it with your infant child who will kick and scream because they don't want you to change their pamper or whatever.
A child
you don't
at the
use
store
brute force.
on time to time at Toys R Us or
Right.
something.
You don't use brute force.
Right.
Because you can pick them up in a way and you can bring them close to you where you tell them with force. Brute force is when a child trying to lift their arm and I yank it so hard that it damn near come out the socket.
Ooh.
Versus I grab them and I can hold it in one position and they're like, oh shit.
Right.
Like, usually I'm able to move at free will. And this don't hurt.
Right.
Like, it's a grip on me that I can't move.
Move. Right. I'm
See,
restrained.
that's what I
I'm
mean.
restrained.
I'm at restraints.
Right.
Motherfucker, you're a police officer.
Right.
You know this. Now, the only
You
part...
already put a kind of fear in kids
Right.
already
Right.
from all the stuff that goes on in the world.
So, once I use this... See, notice what Buddy said. The reason he got the restraint... See, I wanted everybody to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
When everybody go back and look at that video. He put that restraint that I'm speaking of once he noticed Buddy had that camera. Because
Yeah.
notice what he said. Hey, boy, the way you snatched him, and both of the grown-ups said it. Because if you listen...
Snatched him off the bike.
It's a white one and a black one. You can tell by the voices.
Mm.
Said, hey, man, what you just did to him to get him off that bike? What? No.
Right.
And the other one was like, before the one who said pay for it, the other one, which I believe is white, he was like, no, that's against the law, sir. You
Right.
take him to his parents' house.
Right.
But not the way you just took him off that bike.
Like you about to take him to somewhere to do something else to him.
Hey, man, so...
Thank God for these cameras these days. We said we don't like to be
Yes.
watched, and you know the eye is always looking.
Yes.
But these are the moments that you
Have
happy
to.
that phones record.
Right. Because this
Could have went a whole nother way.
It really, seriously. And we keep saying that over and over.
Yeah.
So here, I'm not going to ask that the police officers be suspended. I'm
Yeah.
not going to ask that they be fired
Right.
because it really didn't get too far. What I will ask is
Better training.
not only better training, but watch this here. See, and this goes back to one of good God commandment.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why we have simple commandment. Treat your neighbor how
Right.
you want to be treated.
Right.
Now, we agree even if it was him, he didn't have no business stealing a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Your own son steal your house money.
Right.
Tell me you gonna treat him like that. He steal anything out the house, officer. See, that's what I like to ask you.
Because the officer said, if he come into your house and steal, you'll be looking for us to come get him.
But I wanna know if your son. See,
Yeah.
because I'm already sure if most of y'all have a child
Yeah.
that's his age, y'all already done went through this problem. See, I ain't saying what the child stole. It could have been a go-kart wheel. Hell, it could have been your pennies, your nickels, your dimes
Right.
out of your canteens you done saved up.
Yeah.
What I want to know is, how did you handle it? And however you handle it, now, I can say this here.
How about I was the 10-year-old, I was doing the stealing, and I got my ass whooped.
Right, but understand.
But from the village,
From the village.
not from no popo.
Right. But understand this here. If you was the legit popo, the one who's going to do law and order from morning of your household to the night you get ready to go to sleep, and it's in all fairness, I can respect it from you.
Right.
No matter your color. But see, that ain't what we got happening around
Right.
the world again. See, and that's why this thing is out of order.
Right.
And until we get it by order, then all of y'all who choose this particular career, you're gonna have to start handling things decent and in order. And
I
that's
wish
just what it
things
is.
get in order, but it just seems like things are getting worse.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, hey man, for New Jersey police officers and all police officers, got to get that attitude right there. No, you got to get it straightened out, and I mean quickly. So treat your neighbors again how you want to be treated. So
I wonder how that little boy feel though.
I mean,
Like, what if he was scared? Did it help him a little bit to not try to steal again?
yeah, I would definitely hope he don't do that. If
Right.
he was the one that stole, I would
Right.
definitely hope he doesn't do that.
For real, cause So, our next topic is this mother of a rapper. He passed,
Okay.
and she threw him like a good celebration because he died.
Okay.
People are making
Homegoing.
good homegoing.
Okay.
I'm telling y'all right now, God forbid, and I don't never wish this on me, so I don't even say my name. I'm going to say Suzanne. If Suzanne dies now or later on, youngness like this, you better send me off like a party. You better dress me like how you know I be dressing. You better have me sexy. You better have my makeup on. You better have my hair done. You better be partying and dancing around my casket. And then you're going to burn me up and you're going to throw me in the ocean for all the fish and everything to eat me, and I go all around the world.
Okay.
Okay?
So
It's in my will.
So the send off that we're about to see, you want something similar?
Way better.
Way better.
Way better.
Oh, okay. Well, I sure would like to see this.
And she's talking about the send-off.
The send off. Okay.
Quite frankly, they say they don't understand the controversy surrounding all of this. Spoke with his mother tonight, who says she should be able to grieve exactly how she wants.
It's something that I wanted to do. That's how my kid wanted me to do it. That's how he wanted to go out. He wanted to celebrate his life, turning up, having a party. He don't want people to be sad and crying. He always wants people to be happy and having fun.
You see the people partying in the back?
Mm-hmm.
So she sent them off. She sent them off with a big party. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Well,
Why people gotta be crying and sad and stuff? The
Well,
person
this-
has left this devil's
so
evil
you
earth.
didn't see it?
No, I seen the party in the back, the screenshot of
Okay.
it, but not the whole shing ding. You know?
Well, I want to fill you in on what you missed.
So tell me, cause Joe went to the bathroom. What I missed?
Did you ever see the Hispanics 2 years ago, to where I showed you? Do you recall? Basically, they took their corpse, the rapper corpse, and they set him up on stage, similar to this.
Oh, like on Barney, that movie back in the day. They had Barney walking around. He was dead the whole time, but they had him walking with him. I forgot that movie.
Well, no, his real corpse.
Yes, it was a real corpse. This is a movie.
Yeah.
It's like an island movie, but they had a real dead corpse walking around so people could think that person was alive.
Well, no, they knew he was dead. So basically, they went to a
This
club.
person was dead too.
Yeah.
And they had him walking around. Yeah.
Okay, so similar.
Like,
yeah, but he was in the club.
Ooh, the dead body in the club?
Yeah, he was just like, he was kind of like this poster.
I love it. I am livid right now. So just like how you sitting there.
Right.
His dead body was there like that,
Right.
shades on in the club,
Right.
chilling, dead body, just like this.
Yeah.
Everybody know he dead, but
Right.
they partying around
partying.
him. I love that mother. I love that mother.
I don't like it.
Because everybody's going to look at it this way, a dead corpse. But the soul has left. I don't know how. They say the soul leaves.
Yeah,
but let's
the
just
soul
say his soul was still in there, but he's dead still. But the soul can see. Maybe they let the soul come back in to see how everybody partying. You know, I think weird. So I'll be like, put me in the club, dead corpse and all, put on my sexy dress, make sure I don't look ashy, make sure I don't look like casket ready, and put me in the club and have me there, even put a fake drink in my hand. See, everybody's just thinking dead corpse. I'm thinking party on.
What party?
The party that they're having around me.
Yeah, but hell, I mean, he can't party. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's just the representation that he's there. His mom might have felt like his spirit was there.
Yeah, but his mama, well,
she's feeling what she this is how she's grieving. I love it.
Honestly, I don't like it.
Why you don't like it?
Maybe I'm just looking at it from the spiritual part that I.
What is the spiritual part that you're feeling?
I mean,
you're disturbing the rest of his soul. What?
No, you're not disturbing the rest because I really believe the dead knows nothing. But I say that.
Oh, okay, the dead knows nothing.
Yeah, the dead.
So you feel
nothing.
him sitting there partying, he don't even know the party going on.
I mean, no, not from what God says.
Remember what they said. She's grieving, and it's saying this is how she wants to grieve. She wants to be thinking her son had a good send-off. So now she could live in peace instead of crying every night. Like I did what my son asked me to do. He asked me to send him off like this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say.
Because she's the one got to live with the sadness. He's gone. He ain't crying for her. She crying for him. So now she feel good about it like she said.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
it's just the dead corpse sitting in the club disturb you.
Yes.
I know that's the part that disturbs you. Not the part that she's sending him off and she's feeling good like my son did that. He went to heaven dancing. You're just thinking of a dead body sitting in a club. Like, was that even legal?
I mean, well, it got to be legal because they did it.
People do a lot of stuff that's not legal and they do it.
But well, yeah, we did that. Yeah, well, rode them around. By the
You see?
I mean,
where they rolled them around at?
They put them in the limousine and rode them around towards the Blue Flame because Boring Home right there.
Oh wow!
So up and down Bankhead, then took him through the Blue Flame because he's coming there a lot.
See, that's the same way that the mother was doing. Representing.
Yeah, but that's a ride in the car.
And this is a party in the club. Same thing to me.
The corpse is in the club.
I love it. Put me in a club and have me my night. Do it for me too. Do it like my BJ.
Well, don't do me.
You want to go in a regular corpse or get burnt?
I don't really care. I mean.
You have special requests when you die?
No, I don't even listen. As far as I'm concerned, you can just throw me in the ocean. I ain't gonna feel it no way.
I know. We don't know that.
I do know that.
Nobody ever came back from the dead.
That's why we know it.
Who came back from the dead and said?
Because ain't nobody came back.
So we don't know if we could feel anything.
You ain't feeling
The body
nothing.
could be feeling stuff until a certain time. Nobody actually knows when a person stopped feeling.
I poked a couple of days
Okay,
just to see.
But
when I was young.
You never seen fake movies when they're like, that hurt, but they couldn't say nothing?
Yeah, that's why it was a fake movie.
No, because a lot of movies are truthful. A lot of stuff that they put is truthful, but they're just trying to make us feel like it's not true. Because, you know, I hope and pray when I die and stuff, I'm going to fight for the Lord in heaven above. Like, please let me go back and tell somebody. Like, when we're dead, we do still feel.
Well,
when we're dead, we still can see you. We just can't physically move or anything.
Well, no. I ain't no dead person looking, hearing, or seeing nothing.
We don't know that. Because nobody has died and came back and said, listen, when I was dead, y'all thought I was dead, and when y'all was pinching and poking me and cutting me open, I could feel everything.
Camel.
What?
Ain't no person never came back and said...
They can't come back and say it because there's no comeback.
Right.
That's why I say I wish. So I want to know when I die, I'm gonna make a request. If I can feel it, can I come back and tell somebody?
You think you're the first person?
I don't know, but I just don't believe that. You can't just sell me anything.
See, listen.
Because everybody feel you can't feel when you're dead. I don't believe that. Maybe you can feel, but how we gonna know? Is nobody to tell us anything.
Okay, look. This is what.
Maybe the bodies that's still in the ground could still feel, and we don't know. The spirit's still alive.
Yeah, but who does the spirit belong to?
Maybe not of the flesh, because that's what you're saying, not of the flesh that we can't feel.
I'm asking who does... Okay, for instance, if I die, who does my spirit belong to? Does it belong to me, or does it belong to who created me?
I don't have the answer for that one. I would love to know. If there's a scripture about it, I don't know, because you know I'm funny about the Bible. You know I'm funny about that Bible.
I mean, it is.
You know, I feel like, I swear to God, somebody said this to me yesterday. They'd be like, a gay person wrote the Bible. I'm like, oh.
Ain't no gay person wrote no Bible. How a gay... Hold on, listen. See, this is why God said, study to show thyself approved.
Somebody,
meditate
I'm telling you, me and you going to battle with this Bible forever. Somebody wrote that Bible.
Okay, listen.
And they said, oh, that person was ordained or whatever.
God said he inspired man
them
to
popes
write.
And them priests is ordained and they do the worst.
Listen,
so I cannot.
But they ain't wrote nothing, Cameron.
I know, but they supposed to be ordained. So anything ordained, I don't want to hear that.
Cameron, you want me to tell you why you know a gay person ain't wrote the Bible?
No, it's just a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. But seriously, that Bible thing... I can't trust that Bible thing. I think, like my friend said,
why get married
people. I don't get married by it. You know I'm different. I made my own vows. You forgot. I forgot. I made my own vows. You asked me that before. I told you I wrote my own vows.
You did y'all?
I let because the preacher he wanted to do that. I didn't care for that. That's why I wrote my own.
You wrote your own, but didn't he ask y'all?
And I did not abide by those. You see?
Listen.
Okay.
Before the late Jefferson departed, did he or did he not still say the quote, for better or for worse, sickness or in health?
I didn't. I hope you know I didn't.
Did you?
He said it. I had my own vows.
He said it, but did you say okay? Did you say yes?
Maybe I did.
I know you did.
But I didn't care.
Because if you did say yes, he wouldn't be able to. He never would have been able to wed y'all.
Yeah, because he said yeah, and I said I have my own vows.
We're not disagreeing with that.
Okay.
Did you say yes once he asked you?
Yes,
Do you take this? Do you take this?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Lawfully.
Yeah, because that's how the world is set up. Y'all let these people come in. You let these colonizers come in and tell us what to do. That's all this is. The colonizers wrote the Bible. The colonizers took it from Africa, and they changed our whole way of thinking. So we have to live by that. Like my friend says, 2022, we have to live by the civilized rules now. Who said the rules before weren't civilized?
Who said we weren't civilized?
Because I like the stories of us in Africa, and we are in gold, and we're in Egypt. I like them stories.
We in gold now over here in the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah. But I'm saying we was tribal then. It wasn't
tribal now.
It wasn't a colonized situation. Following the colonized rules, we followed our rules.
Again, those rules, which got us in bondage now.
Whatever.
But you know that's.
I believe
that's
in my
a topic
ancestors.
for-
I believe we had it right, and they just like to rewrite history.
If we had it right, how we get it?
No, they like to rewrite history and make us think this way.
This history ain't been written.
I'm talking about back then, from the Africans and stuff, from when they come and got us from where we was at, and we was
This
peaceful
same history
in our
was there.
tribe.
And this same history was there.
No.
Hold on.
We can't
Where you
fool
think the
them.
Englishmen got it from?
What?
See,
we didn't speak English. We spoke
I asked you,
African
where
tribal
did
languages.
they get these scripts from?
Who?
These scripts that's in the Bible.
Like
What-
the commandments?
Yes, where they get them from?
Man, I think them.
'Cause they didn't come with
I think them colonizers made it up.
Kim.
What? I believe that
The
there's a being
colonizers tell
upstairs.
you up front it was here before them.
Oh my God. Oh, you mean like the stuff they found in the Egypt in the temples, like that
The
type of
thing
stuff?
that we know as the Bible.
They said they found that somewhere. All them words, that whole book.
It's translated from Hebrew.
Okay, I'm gonna let that one rock. Cause that's been rewritten and rewritten to fit the colonizers.
It ain't fitting them.
Yes.
Listen. Hold on. And you know what? I'm glad you said that because I want white, Asian, whatever ethnic group, Hispanic, black, whatever ethnic group you want to claim, whatever color you want to claim. In that book, if the world was to end today, 2022, April 19th, the white colonizers, black colonizers, Asian colonizers, Hispanic colonizers, however you want it, Canadian, whatever you want to be. Black, yellow, purple, green, red, blue,
Everybody
white.
got their own religion.
Listen to what I'm saying. Going by that book. I'm just talking about that book.
The Bible itself.
The Bible itself. 99.8 of y'all. Of every color I just named. Oh, you out of here.
Okay.
See, I'm letting you know what's in there.
Okay.
Because you said it fits their description.
No, I'm just
It
saying,
fits
like,
their
it's been
narrative.
rewritten so much, I can't trust it.
Listen to what I'm saying again,
I
Cameron.
can't trust it.
What's in there? 99.8% of every race I just named. You can go ahead and pack it up.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
And I went to church growing up, so it ain't like I don't know the Bible. I just can't trust it.
Listen.
I can't trust it 100%.
Knowing your version versus what God got in there is two different things.
I don't
Same
have
way
no
I had
versions.
to go back. Listen what I'm saying. We say that because we go on what we was taught. And that's why when we have these discussions dealing with that, I try to let people know a lot of us were taught wrong.
Yeah.
Straight up. And people say, how can you say that? Because once I had to really sit down in that canteen tank and God gave me a choice to be like, okay, well, you know, you can run around here and act butt wild with the rest of them, or you can really hear what I got to say.
Oh.
Take your pick.
Oh.
And when I chose to really sit down and hear what he had to say,
Uh-huh.
I got more wisdom.
Okay.
And don't think I wasn't smart enough to be like, I know this true.
See, I don't doubt the Lord exists. That's not
No.
what I'm saying.
Right.
Because I'm here and a sperm can hit an egg and make a human. That is proof enough for me that he exists.
Right.
It's just all the wording in that Bible stuff is what I be not trusting.
And that's what I'm trying
That's
to...
the part.
But see...
I truly believe some of the things are nice. All I believe is treat someone how you want to be treated. That's all I feel life should be about.
Yeah, but
Don't
see,
kill anybody. Those I get. Certain rules I get. But I still feel they finesse something in there a little bit that just don't belong in there.
I hear a lot of women say that, what you just said.
Yeah.
Feeling. God don't care nothing about your feelings. I hear a lot of men that repeat that because of women. And I'm here to let the men know.
Of course. Because
You know.
it's the Lord way or no way.
No
or the
way.
highway.
Listen, I tell people this all the time, Cam. I search for all type of loopholes.
Oh,
See, listen,
okay, yeah. I
White
used
folks
to.
think I'm telling you, listen, white folks who captured people here who look like me and brought people over who look like me. I'm telling you, I went through that tooth and nail.
It's just that there are other religions or other groups that I more like.
I know.
Like 5%ers.
Right.
I like them more. Their direction. Even if it's coming from the same
Yeah.
book, they dig deep for other like things that I like. That I was like, okay, I agree with that. And then there's the Israelites. I like them.
Right.
They are more what I would want to be.
People with my behavior including the 5%ers and the Israelites, if it ended today, we on the first rocket to hell.
Oh my God. No.
And that is the truth.
I don't believe that.
Which brings us, a little bit more to the word, because we, we got our boy, the great Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes.
And
I love Shawnee O'Neal, and I love that he said this, because a lot of men don't take responsibility, and he said it right here.
Yes.
I really like this. And he's sincere.
Mm-hmm. He was.
With a divorce, you controlled your life forever. You can't control that. Like
I could.
But you can't.
No, I couldn't.
It's two people that involved in the divorce, bro.
Yeah, but no, I never talked about this, and I'm glad you guys are asking because I don't mind talking about this. But I was bad. She was awesome. She really was. It was all me. I was just look. We don't need to talk about what I was doing, but I wasn't protecting her and protecting those vows. So sometimes when you live that double life, you get caught up in. So I'm not gonna say it was her. It was all me because she was. Look, she did exactly what you're supposed to do. Gave me beautiful kids, take care of the house, take care of corporate stuff. It was just all me. Sometimes when you make a lot of mistakes like that, you can't really come back.
With a divorce, you controlled your life forever. You can't control that. Like
I could.
But you can't.
No, I couldn't.
It's two people that involved in the divorce, bro.
Yeah, but no, I never talked about this, and I'm glad you guys are asking because I don't mind talking about this, but I was bad.
Okay, Joe. But yeah, I feel that. I felt that to the core of my soul.
Really?
Because I remember when they were going through stuff.
Right.
And I remember when he was messing with someone that was kind of famous and she brought out a book.
Okay.
And he was one of the main characters in the book.
Right.
Superhead.
Yeah, I remember that.
See, he admits he was doing stuff. Living
So what
double
about
lives. Her?
Huh?
He ain't say nothing about her bad.
No, he didn't. And he did the right thing. So let me start there first.
No, you can't. No.
Before you even begin to
he just said it all.
Hold on,
It is nothing negative to come out of that.
No, listen. He did the right thing. I'm telling you.
What you mean he did the right thing?
He did the right thing by saying, one.
Ain't no did the right thing. That's the facts.
Listen, Camel.
You can't turn this around no way.
Camel. Listen, this is not turned around. This is about truth.
She might have a new husband now, and you could talk that over back.
She don't have a new
She's
husband.
engaged.
Listen to what I'm finna tell you. See,
I'm trying to see how you trying to spin this.
No, this ain't no spin. This is real. What did he say he didn't protect first? What was the first thing he said he didn't protect? Huh?
He didn't protect her.
And what was the second thing he said he didn't protect her by?
Tell me.
Vows.
He didn't protect his vows. Not her.
Listen, he said he did not protect her, and he did not protect her by the vows.
Yeah, the vows that he gave to her, he broke them.
Camel, the vows are what I just repeated. That
yeah,
you went through.
That's fine. That had nothing to do with me.
No,
we talking about them.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Shaq.
And that's fine. I like what he said.
Listen, but you're liking it because you think it gives her freedom. And every woman thinks
no. You're spinning this the wrong way.
I'm not spinning nothing.
No.
This is what people don't want to hear.
No.
Listen,
No.
I don't listen.
Where are you going with this?
If you take time and listen,
no.
That's why the woman's supposed to. That's why number one, the woman is supposed to sit and listen. This is not turning nothing.
All he said is he cheated, he did wrong.
Camel, this don't give her a free pass to go do exactly what we already see her doing. And it don't give him one.
They're divorced.
Camel, listen to what I'm telling you.
I don't care about that first husband-wife nonsense.
Camel, listen to what I'm saying.
No, you ain't winning this one at all.
Listen, you don't want to win.
We're going to battle to the floor.
We ain't going to battle to the floor.
Because
one of us going to be right and one of us going to be wrong.
She didn't cheat on him.
She cheated right now.
Because again, audience, if you don't know.
Oh, no, they know.
No, some people are new viewers and they are confused.
Because right now, we ain't got to go back that far.
Yes, because once you're married, the Bible says, once you're married, even if you get divorced by the courts, in God's eyes, you're still married. But in this world that we live in, 98% of us don't believe that shit.
Okay.
Okay? Because he said only way you can be divorced if your husband dies or your wife dies. So what he's trying to say is because Shawnee has moved on and is engaged, that she's out there doing dirt because she's still supposed to be with Shaq. Hell to the no.
Okay. Now let me clarify the rest of it. Shawnee don't even have to go back to Shaq. Shaq don't even have to go back to Shawnee. But Shaq and Shawnee better not go nowhere else.
Yeah, because that's what the Bible says.
Right. So, what I am
But a lot
saying,
of people don't believe in that shit. You know that.
Again, do not, and I'm telling this for all y'all young folks out there, do not go sign up for this contract.
Okay.
Because what you signing, you don't even understand.
Right.
And that's what's happening. Now,
that is the truth.
Because Shawnee and Shaq don't understand, they done heard this before. So I ain't the first one told them this.
You know you're the first person I ever know that ever told me that? My whole life I've been living.
Shaq been around this world.
Listen to me. I've been on this earth a little while. And I've been to church. Seventh-day Adventist, Catholic church, Baptist church. And been to many weddings.
Right.
I have never heard in my life that once you get married to that person, that is your husband or wife for the rest of your life. Even if the courts divorce you in this world,
right,
in God's eyes, you are still man and wife.
Right.
I've never heard that till I met you.
Oh.
Do you know this? And I've been raised up about church people.
Okay.
They've never told us or trained us like, when you get married, you know it's forever, right? Nobody ever said even a joke like that. You know how I said that nobody even made a joke about it.
Oh, they did?
You know how people make jokes about real life situations?
Right.
Nobody never said, you better be careful when you get older, when you get married, you know it's for life, right? You know that you can't get divorced, right? In God's eyes, you're married to that person forever, right? Nobody, because if that was the case, people won't be getting married twice, 3 times,
yes, they would.
4 times. No, if they truly believe that God was going to punish them to go and get another marriage, truly punish them, they would be like, be careful of when they get married. They would be like, I don't want to get married because by God, I'm going to have to be with you forever. They would be cautious. These people aren't cautious. People are getting married 2, 3, 4 times.
Okay, listen to what
Because that's the way of the world.
Not only that, people are hard-headed. Just like those who choose to fornicate like me.
Yes.
So
you're hard-headed too.
Right. And that's
and
what
like
I'm
you
saying.
said, you're not ready for the world to end because you're going to be first up line too.
Oh, yeah.
You're going down first too.
I'll be front and center.
Of course.
So I give out this information for the people who don't know. And that's what I'm saying. Let me say it this way. I believe in the God that overruled the courts. I also believe in the God that overruled me. I am the person that I know that I have searched in that book, what we call the Bible, which actually is called the Scriptures as well, that we know. I've searched fine tooth and comb and with a needle. And there is no loophole.
Oh, yeah, because it's written in that book that you love so much.
Listen, I don't love it. If it was up to me,
What?
See, understand
it won't
this.
Be no Bible?
No. No, listen.
Because you will be able to live your life without all these goddamn rules.
Because I want people to understand something. If it was up to me, it is up to me because I got free will.
Right.
But understand, my free will still only goes so far.
Right.
But if it was up to me, oh no.
No Bible for you?
No. What? I wasn't even mentioning about it. Wasn't even mentioning it. Listen to what I'm saying. Wasn't even mentioning it. But this is why you live a certain length of.
It's called
a certain length
organization.
Of life.
You know, civilization has been organized.
Well,
because if you follow the Bible, it's called you're organizing yourself, life.
Well, I'm gonna say it this way too, though.
What?
You organizing to get right.
You're being civilized.
No, you ain't being civilized.
Yeah, you following the Bible as being civilized. You're not being out here just doing everything. You have something to look forward to make you good.
You are placing your character and your morals in the likeness of God-like manner.
Right.
But I just want to say this here.
What?
Because Shaq said it.
What?
Shaq let it be known he did not, as the man, protect her and protect her by the vows.
Right.
He said that other than that, I wouldn't even have this conversation.
Right.
But what I did put into a note to Shaq, and I at Shaq, and I didn't do this for popularity. I let him know it's your job because you messed up. It's your job to go back and get your wife, but to do it by a godly standard.
Okay.
And yeah, and I
You
also
at him, you mean?
yeah, I had him this once
Oh,
through
that
that
yes.
through that same post right there, and I also let him know as well as Shunny, because see this is
they ain't gonna listen to you. They done moved on like I did.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's good to give them a little advice so they know that, but these people don't care. These people don't fell in love. These people don't met other people.
I don't give a listen.
You know, I
listen
understand what
I'm
you're saying, but I know you're doing the right thing by saying the right scripture to
Then
them.
let me finish, Cameron.
You know,
because I want women to really understand this here. The same way I tell a man not to sign up for this contract.
Yeah, a woman too.
I'm telling you, women, because you're not understanding. You ain't signing a contract just because I believe it.
Right.
Because if this God that you went up under this contract on, if this God really left that what I'm giving y'all as what we call the game on, the knowledge on, then you already know where you're going. When you check out it. For instance, let me give a better way for y'all to look at it. My mother got married. My mother ran off. If God choose to hold her accountable because she died in her mid-40s, and he said, you know how to read this word, and you didn't take out the time to get the proper understanding, but I saw you, which that means I also saw my mama.
Oh, that's a good one.
Listen what I'm saying. If this is God speaking,
that's a good one.
And I saw my mama read the Bible, I went to church because my mama instilled it in me. It doesn't mean they were correct in showing, but you know where he's going to hold her accountable to?
Because she knew.
Because, no, it ain't even because she knew. Listen to what I'm saying. Because I need people to just take time to hear me. She was reading to get understanding.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
I didn't read nothing. So God is not going to hold me accountable if my husband didn't die.
I'm glad you said that.
Because what about the people who don't know this rule? I told you all my life.
That's good.
I never knew that rule. And nobody around me, I grew up in the church. Nobody has ever mentioned that rule.
Now, guess what?
No pastor, no preacher, nobody.
Guess what your spirit going to be able to say that right now.
What?
And God going to ask your spirit one thing because it popped up in my head.
What?
What you going to say when God say, can you read?
But everybody don't read the Bible.
Listen to the
Yes,
word.
I can read. But so you're trying to tell me everybody who born on this earth supposed to read the whole Bible? Is that a law? Where they said that? I'm asking you, where does it say what about people who live in huts, who don't even got no book a day in their life, that go through their whole life not knowing how to read, that speak a whole nother language, no English, there's no language for that Bible? What are they going to get accountable for if they don't know? Because I know that rule, if you don't know, you can't be accountable for something if you don't know.
You're right.
I did not know.
Listen to what I'm saying.
What you say about that? I need to hear that. Please tell me that.
God is going to revert back to the one question I just asked you.
Can you read?
Can you read?
What about the people who, okay,
you ain't in no hut.
Forget me.
No, we can't forget you.
Nobody ever told me I had to read the Bible a day in my life. So where was my training? Because I can't be accountable for something that
He gonna go back to 2022, April 19th.
Now I know, but back then when I got married, I didn't know.
You right. You right back then.
Now when I get married now, I can say, Lord, I know that when I pick this husband this time, I know the rules. I'm never gonna get divorced.
Right.
And if I get divorced, I'm gonna look for him and make up. But I'm never gonna get divorced though. Because I don't want to go to hell.
Well, we got some understanding.
Yes, I got some understanding now.
Right.
But back then I didn't understand that stuff.
Right. But listen to what I'm saying. That don't go for Shunny and Shaq.
You think they read the Bible and knew that when they get married that they was never supposed to get divorced?
I'm telling
they
you.
could have been like me.
It don't go
know.
for Will Smith and his first wife.
They might not know either.
It don't go for Hillary and Bill Clinton.
Man, if you don't know, you just don't know. I think it applies to the people who know, like you. When you get married, your ass know. That's why you ain't never been married yet, because you know.
I'm glad you said that. But guess what God said?
What?
Let no one put asunder. See, what's the key word there? What's the key word?
Sunder?
No. Let
no one.
Who is no one?
Nobody.
Then you got your answer, Kama.
Nobody.
So guess what? God don't want to hear that from Jeff Bezos. He don't want to hear that from Bill Gates and Melinda Gates. He don't want to hear it.
If people ain't read it.
See, I ain't got to just use black people.
Nah.
See, this go for everybody.
If they don't know, they don't know. You cannot hold nobody accountable for what you don't know.
Listen,
I remember a preacher
Bill
told me
Gates
that.
Checked out today.
I know that, so I could be accountable for that. Because
what?
a preacher told me that you cannot be punished for what you don't know.
Boy.
If you don't have the knowledge or you didn't read something, nobody can punish you.
I thought that too.
Well, we'll see when we die.
We'll
see when we die.
Well, let everybody else see.
Well, this is our last topic, and it's from Mano, and this is how I feel.
Oh gosh.
Oh, what's wrong? You know, this is how I feel. I'm on a Mano tip right now. Okay, this is how I feel.
Well.
And you know, and if my soul go down and it's burning, well, it'll burn forever.
I ain't ready.
Yeah.
So everybody who ready to go.
I'm not ready to go either.
You know, hey.
I'm not ready to go.
Me neither.
It's just that I feel like if you don't know something, you shouldn't be punished for it.
I mean,
and if he's a merciful God, let him be merciful then.
That's why you living.
Right. Because he truly know in my heart, I wasn't being fictitious to be doing those things. I really just didn't know. I was not knowledgeable.
Yes, I mean, like a lot of people, but this is why your life expectancy keep going. You
because I didn't know.
Because you didn't know.
And now that I know, I would never make that same mistake.
Understand this here, though. You're trying to reference, listen to what I'm saying, Cam. A person who has a departed one, who's become a widower, I don't care about that part. Even if they didn't die, I would have still been standing my ground like I didn't know. But God don't care nothing about that.
Stop saying he don't care.
He
You don't know that.
I do know.
He's a merciful God. I believe in you. I believe you will be merciful for me if my spouse didn't die or nothing like that. I truly believe because all the good I'm doing in my life, besides that one error, you will be merciful on me.
No.
And you're merciful on me now because everything I do is blessed.
Well, see.
You got the Mano? No? Yeah. Because this, I want to tell Q this how I'm living my life moving forward.
Oh, okay.
This is how I'm living my life moving forward.
What? Can't wait to see it.
She said that one didn't come true, so it's cool. Well, we about to wrap it up. You know, we'll get that one next week because that's how I'm gonna be living my life. That's how I'm gonna start the show with that one.
Oh, you're gonna start the show
with that one? That's how I'm living my life moving forward.
Well, yeah, and I don't want to, you know, as we get ready to head up, I want people to understand this is not a godly scare tactic that I'm saying. No.
This is facts.
But I'm telling you, it's truth in there what I'm speaking. And if you don't,
you know, a lot of people want to cover their ears. Like, I didn't want to know this information because now I know. Now I'm gonna be accountable for.
Yes. Oh yeah. Because I'm held accountable. You understand me? And everything I'm held accountable for.
That's why you keep saying you're not ready to go.
No, I ain't ready to check out. You know, it ain't no secret.
No.
But at the same time, I ain't gonna live in fear either. You understand me? But I will live in fear of the good Lord. But it don't mean I ain't going to do wrong.
Thank you for watching Lots.
All the time. And we'll see y'all next Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Global Vision TV, powered by Status Network.
Johnny Q and Camel, we out.
Opinion.
Truth.
And substance. Only people that can show you real and give them skills to be